We're getting you in the spirit, getting you ready for the Festival of India, which is back this weekend. We'll tell you more about it in a little bit. I'm ready to go. I've got my dupatta on right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. We have a trio of guests here to help us celebrate. Sujata Venkateshwar and Ankur Kapadia over here you're with the India Association of San Antonio.
That's right.
Make sure I have that correct. And this is a gentleman who will read Monica's palm momentarily, Aditya Panwar. Good to see all three of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's talk about this first, because this is beautiful. I don't really know a lot about this. The dupatta, Sujata, what is this? What does this tell me?
Well, it can be worn by a woman or a man. It goes with what we call as a salwar kameez for a woman. And in his case, he's wearing what's called as a sherwani and a dhoti.
Yes.
And it can, like I said, can be worn by both a woman and woman. It's like a woman and a man. It's like a shawl.
Love it. It's beautiful. You have a lot of things going on. We're going to try to squeeze in as much as possible. There's education, there's food, there's entertainment. Give us a summary of what people are going to see on Saturday.
Well, this year we have education booths that will cover the long history of India and create an appreciation for the cultural diversity of India, its vibrancy, its color, its celebratory nature. We have dances and music from our old classical traditions to all our folk traditions to the modern popular Bollywood music and dance. We have skilled henna painters who will be doing henna painting. We have palm readers. If you want to have your future read, you can have that. We have clothing as well as jewelry that will be sold. I'm wearing what's called as a sari, and if you're curious as to how 6 yards of material gets wrapped around a woman, there is a sari wrapper.
6 yards?
This is 6 yards of material, just plain material that's wrapped around me. There'll be sari wrappers who will actually show you how to wear a sari. And
excellent. Ankur, what are some of the favorite things that you would want to tell people about that they would need to check out?
Well, especially like a lot of people see Indian people wearing this kind of clothes. They can come out and try this kind of clothes on them, and then they can take a picture. They can also try different type of food, because there'll be lots of different vendors selling food from all different regions of the India. So you can try all those different kind of food.
What's your favorite Indian food?
Well, my favorite Indian food is chicken tikka masala.
Oh, like a spicy dish, or what?
It's a spicy dish with the yogurt and.
Excellent stuff.
And our feature presentation for this.
I know you're excited about this.
Yeah, that is we are bringing artists from India, and they are playing what's called as a jugalbandi, which is like a fusion. And what we have is a fusion of two forms of Indian classical music: the Hindustani classical music from the north and the Carnatic from the south. And these are all very eminent artists. And that's going to be our main feature, which will happen between 1 and 1:45, and then again between 3 and 3:30.
Is it similar to what we're seeing here, or how would that be different than the video? Because this is you, right? Is this you performing?
That's me performing, yes. And I wanted to show you all also the sitar player, which would have come down the road. What we are having is a sitar player with a tabla player that's from North India.
Wow.
And we have the violinist and the mridangist from South India, and they will basically compare and contrast the two forms of music.
Yeah, it's beautiful music. Now, Aditya is here, and we were going to bring in Monica Taylor, because originally I was going to have my palm read. That's no fun. It's more fun to have Monica, because, like I said, I've worked with her for 4 years here, and I still haven't figured her out. So, Aditya, I'm wondering if you could help figure out, first talk about how difficult it is to do what you do and how seriously you take it.
Well, this is not my profession. So what I do is for, just for fun, help others to the best I can. And since your question is how I do it, basically what you do is, for men you read a right palm, for women it is left. We go by the shape of the fingers, some basic lines in your hand, lifeline, brain line, also called the mind line.
We have about a minute, so I'll put you to work here. So you're using, since she's female, you use her left hand, and what do you see there?
Absolutely. What I see here, that she has a very good long life. She'll have a very, very long life, very, very well developed brain. Your heart, there's a very good balance in your thought process and your decision making. So what I say is, when your heart and the mind, they speak very much close to each other.
Okay.
So you don't depend after taking any decision. So whatever you do is what you believe what you believe is right. Also, I think what I see is, here you think a lot.
Yes, she does.
You get
Yes.
More than you should. But that's okay.
He's really good. He's really good. Amazing. Any kids in there? Any big riches?
Money is there, but so this is the line of money. This is what you also call the fate line. So it's developing. It's not fully developed. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Okay,
You will get
good.
there.
So there's more to come. That's a good thing.
Money-wise, you're very conservative. You don't like to spend a lot on what you don't feel like. I mean, you're very selective in your spending. Like to have a lot of inputs from individuals before you make a decision.
Okay, that's true.
Just a couple more seconds. We got to wrap it up, unfortunately. Anything else that you want to tell us about Monica?
Overall, she's good. She'll lead a very good life. Good, healthy, and wealthy life.
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent stuff. I like it. I like it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Let's tell everybody this Saturday is the big festival of India. The India Association of San Antonio putting this on. You can check it out at the La Villita Assembly Hall from 11 to 5. Plenty to be had there. We thank all three. Sujata, Ankur, Aditya, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, well, we'll take a break. And we'll be right back here in just a little bit to Silver and Cohen covering some breaking news. Busy night. We'll cover it for you after the break.